Hello to my lovely Libras. How are you today? So, all right. So you're coming into awareness, huh? You're facing things as they are. You're being a realist. You're understanding your connection more with the divine. Your awareness is peaked right now, and you have your presence. Okay? It's like you know your place in the world right now. You are also making your presence known. Self-expression, vocalization, your inner voice is speaking out. Spirit speaks through you. This is a bird. Birds in the cards are spirit. And it's these like halo rings around this bird. I don't know if you can see them, but there's these halo rings coming out from this bird. Self-expression. Throat chakra wide open, right? You're asserting yourself. You're being more assertive these days, which is great. It's about time, Libra. Libras don't like confrontation, but Libras are definitely, they've come into their own in the last few years, and they've really, really learned how to express themselves, how to be assertive, how to be that leader that they are here to be. Libra, you're all about relationships, many different kinds. That's why when you were born, Libras are born to come into this planet to have many relationships. And, you know, people look at you as though you're a failure in relationships, but truly you're not. Every relationship that you're in, you are gifted another lesson and another chance to know yourself better, because that's what relationships are. When you get in a relationship, it's a very daring thing to be in a relationship, right? But it's discovering more of who you are, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. It's really a beautiful thing if you think about the depth of that statement. Anything else from this deck for Libra? You have a very strong faith. Very strong faith. You have seen miracles in your life happen, and you expect them. You have... Libras are like the great manifestors. Your spirituality is at the forefront. You have so much hope. You always have. And you have the support of the universe. You open your hands and you're able to receive. And that was another thing, Libra, that you've learned, is how to receive. Okay, they're done with these cards. Hold on. Sure. They want me to use my Whispering Woods for Libra. Libra in the collective, can you give us some words of hope? 3 just slipped right through my fingers here. Okay, Spirit. They keep shoving out like 3 and 4 cards. All right. Take a lesson from the owls. Oh, you got the same thing Taurus did. Deeply observe the night and you will become a little wiser in the daytime. Take time out at night. Oh, next one's reconnect. Okay. Secrets lurk in the captive shadows deep in the woods. Owls are in the woods, right? So, and not all, some are in the city too, but I'm just saying, like, I always think of owls in a tree, and trees are in the woods. That's where I see them more anyway, where I live, out in the woods. This is learning time, learning more. Nighttime's your time to reflect. Nighttime's your time to connect with spirit, your higher self. Meditation would help. Reconnect They want to say more about that. Hold on. Nature truly helps you to reconnect with yourself. Spirit's asking you to take that walk, go down the trails, go out into the woods. Make sure you bring a buddy. Stay safe, you guys. Let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Some of you are having a hard time learning this. The one thing I've been finding more and more is Libra's biggest lesson is to learn to let go in this life. Release, let go, release, let go. Oh, forgive, release, let go. Forgive, release, let go. It's a big one. Idle hours. Take some time out to lie on the emerald grass. Well, of course, out here, our grass isn't quite emerald yet, but spring is coming, you guys, so it's okay to take some time out. You've been working very, very hard, and you need some time to let go, relax, take it easy, put your feet up. Honor those moments that you have. I'm getting my feather deck here and my birds, because I feel since we're into the owls and the forest, I needed to do a creature here. Robin, here's a spring bird, right? They winter here too, but new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you truly are, the parrot. So you got the parrot and the robin, you guys. So Libra, those naysayers, let them say nay. Other people's opinions are none of your business. That's their karma. How you react to it becomes yours. Choose not to react. Choose to step forward. Loving kindness. Whoa! Too many. Okay, Spirit. I know that a lot of you Libras out there are working on projects, working on things in your life. Let's see if there's any kind of information we can get. Commitment. Step out of indecision. Commit to what you are desiring. Some of you are having a problem with that. Libras were always known as the great avoiders. I know, because I'm a Libra. Procrastination, avoiding, it's time for you to really commit to your projects and follow through. Be the magnet and harness that power within you, and don't forget to clear your energy, especially if any of you are, spring's coming. So a lot of cycles, especially with all the signs, okay? Whether you're Libra or Libra cross watcher, it's time to realign with your highest potential. Realign yourself, clear your energy. Go receive some Reiki. Don't be afraid to ask the Reiki practitioner, how do they clear themselves? How often? When was the last time they did it? You want to make sure they're very clear before they work on you, because you don't want any muck coming into you from their work. And if they're not clearing themselves properly, you just want them to be a clear channel, okay? So stop for a minute, ground yourself. Bring that white light in through the top of your head all the way out the bottoms of your feet. Bring the roots from the center of Mother Earth up through the bottoms of your feet, out through the top of your head. That will help to ground you. Relax your tongue behind your two front teeth, and then do a Kegel. Hold it in. It's like you're holding your pee in, if anybody doesn't know what that is. Hold that as long as you can, and do 10 deep breaths. While you're doing your breaths, try to get to a count of 7 on your inhale, 7 on your exhale, and a 3 hold for in between. Once you inhale to 7, hold it for 3, release it for 7. Bottom of the deck, get more visible. Time to break out. Get back outside. Get back outside of your door, or find a way to make yourself more visible for business. Especially if you guys are building your brand, you're starting new, starting fresh. You are being given ancient wisdom, stepping forward on your path. That card I didn't even know existed in this deck. I use this Shaman Oracle all the time. I do these soul sessions with my people, and I have never ever seen that card. When I get decks, I shuffle them, but I never look at them. I just use them as they come to me through sessions. I've never seen that. So that's a pretty special card to have. Ancient wisdom, knowledge. That's pretty cool, Libra. So those of you who are spiritual Libras, you are unlocking, Spirit's unlocking a door for you so that you may have ancient wisdom given to you to help in your practices. Burden, feminine energy, Empress status. This is what's standing out to me is right here. This is the creation. This is where our womb is. This is where children come from. You know, this is where the children grow inside of us. This up here, this is the circle created. This is spirit, creation. You are co-creating with the universe at this time. Okay? That's how I take that card. You are burdened right now. It's almost like insects. Insects are, it's like some type of invasion. There's an invasion. Somebody's invading your space or invading your time or invading you. I just want to get a clarifier on that. Give me just a second. You may be feeling burdened. I know right now a lot of you Libras are working so hard. Show me this burden. Try that again. Show me the burden. Just a couple cards, Spirit. So you're healing right now, okay? You're taking time out. You're resting a lot. It seems to be some sort of heartbreak, okay? The 3 swords. Got one down here. No hand is on this sword. You're resting. You're healing from walking away from some type of fight. A lot of fighting, a lot of battling, a lot of, could have been a one-upmanship relationship, could have been a, haha, I got you. Somebody felt pretty victorious there. holding one sword in their hand. God is watching. 3 people down. 3 birds coming in from the golden sunlight. So you walked away from this. Somebody feels pretty victorious here in the fighting arena. Who is this? I don't really want to get into a storyline yet, but it's quite interesting to me. Just curious. Who's this person? A Knight of Cups. Yeah, he's wearing the same outfit. Wheel of Fortune. Did you want this in the reverse? No? Cycle closing out. The wheel is turning now. One more on that wheel. What's this wheel? Who's that meant for? Moving the calmer waters. So Libra, I asked who the 5 of Swords was, and a Knight of Cups came up. And then it showed the Wheel of Fortune, and it shows a person moving to calmer waters. So somebody wants to change the course of action here and get the wheel spinning in the right direction. Because the way it landed, it was upside down, but Spirit wanted me to flip it right up, right side up. So I feel like whatever this is, it almost feels like things haven't been going very well. And now someone wants to come in to make things right and make them go in a better direction, smoother, you know, no more rough seas. Another storyline I'm getting is that you, Libra, are resting and you're moving off. You're leaving. You're out of here. I'm done. I'm just going to keep moving forward. So take it how it resonates. So we got a couple little storylines there. All right. So you could be feeling burdened. Your heavy burdens was dealing with that 5 of Swords, but you're healing now. Yep, you've gone into your sanctuary. You're taking time to yourself. You're healing. You have such a gentleness about you, Libra. And you're going to be starting to get back into your playful energy again, okay? This woman has butterfly wings, so you are transforming. You are transforming. It's time to start laughing again and enjoying life again. Beauty is also returning. There's something about your beauty, Libra. People are drawn to you. A union. Some of you may have a union coming towards you. Give me an angel card for Libra. Angel of Imagination. So, Libra, in your sanctuary during your quiet moments, let your mind go blank and see what comes up, because you have the Angel of Imagination here. Libras are in their heads so much. Quieting your mind, doing those breaths that I told you will quiet your mind. Whenever thoughts creep in, let them come in and flow back out. If you really have a hard time struggling with this, count your breaths again. It gives you a different focus. You're counting the numbers. See the numbers in your mind's eye while you're counting. It's kind of like counting sheep. You know, when you were little, used to count the sheep jumping over the fence. Angel of Inspiration is here. So you got imagination and inspiration. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your dreams. Also, music. Some of you are musical. I know I've been picking up more lyrics again, so I have to start writing again. I just bought myself a notebook. Pretty amazed at some of the stuff that I have written recently, and I remember a time I would wake up 3 o'clock every day and I'd write out a whole song. I'd wake up singing a whole song. I just wish I recorded myself singing it so I could remember the tune. Music helps you. Music is almost like your go-to to feel better. So be mindful of what you're listening to also. Keep it light. Keep it happy. Especially if you know what songs you need to hear to get your mojo going, right, Libra? So use the music that gets you going to keep you going, all right? That's going to be a huge thing for you. You need to get back to your music. I'm grateful to have had music all my life. My favorite memories are campfires, and my mom would play the guitar and sing to us. That was my thing. Okay. So, some of you Libras have been dealing with financial issues. And you know, there's so many readers that speak of, oh, well, you know, you're having bad karma if you have financial issues, blah, blah, blah. No. Maybe on some occasions, yes. However, sometimes financial issues has a lot to do with stuff that you're healing from inside of you. Okay? Sometimes it could be a fear of money, a fear of success. Sometimes it's those little voices in your head that continually repeat to you that you're not good enough, you're not worthy, oh, you can't do it, blah, blah, blah. You are the sum of everyone that you grew up with, what your parents told you, what your friends told you, what your peers, your coworkers, your bosses, what everybody told you. It's what you kept in here. It's their projections that were put on you about who you were. You are the sum of that. So what are the words you remember? What and who made you feel unworthy, incapable, and made sure to really pound it in you to keep it there? Who did that to you? Forgive them. Release it. They could have been projecting their own fears onto you. Sometimes people are jealous of you, so they project words to make you feel insecure and not powerful. And Those are the things that you're letting go of now. Those are the things. When you think back in your family lineage of people, you know, like for the females, it's like your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, all that. If you're a boy, it's if you're a man, you think back to like your father, your grandfather, your great-grandfather. Like, how did they cope with things? You may be the person to break that family lineage of the negative coping mechanisms. Okay? You may be the one to say, I will not deal with it in this way. I'm going to deal with it differently. And you do. So, Libra, you've been good facing yourself. You've been really, really good facing your demons, your dark side. You've worked through all this stuff all this time. And now, Spirit's speaking about financial. When you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. Once you are aware, that's the first step to getting control over it. Okay? You will realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released their self-doubt. I'm not good enough. Oh, what if I fail? Fail. How do you become successful if you don't have a failure? Honestly. I'm not going to speak politics here, but I will say this. I remember, 2016, that whole election thing, And I'm not going to get into who I liked or didn't like, because that's my business. It's none of yours. So all I'm going to say is I do remember a point where someone on the news had said they were trying to put down Trump for his businesses. Now, I'm a business owner, okay? And they were saying, oh, well, he had like 14 businesses fail or whatever they said. I don't remember the number, so don't quote me. I do remember being angry at that statement. Like, so what? He's a multimillionaire, and if you think about it, he does have successful businesses. Any successful business owner has learned to fall on their face, has learned to bankrupt themselves, has learned to, they're the risk takers in this world, and they create. And I think it's really commendable for somebody to take something and make something great out of it. And YouTube, please don't turn me off for this. I'm talking about the job itself, not any person. People's judgments. I mean, it's twisting, changing perception, right? It's all in perception. So then Spirit talks about donations, tithing, and charitable work, okay? Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. I had in my business, I had always given extra to a lot of people. And for those of you who follow me that are part of those people, when COVID shut the world down, I didn't know how I would do it, how I would get by, because I'm self-employed. And I was still rebuilding my business after leaving another job, and oh, God, was it hard. And all my clients, who I've worked on for so many years, Everybody showed up that last week of work before they shut us down. And they paid me for their service, but they didn't take the service. And I offered gift certificates, and they said, no, take this. They paid it forward throughout the crisis of being shut down. I had clients call me and, sent me gifts to help me. I never asked for anything, but I was given so much, and I was so touched because I was truly at a point in my life where I was like, I didn't have a lot of faith in humans anymore, and it was quite touching. So I have a list of people, if I'm ever granted that lottery win or whatever, and those people that came forward to me and helped me, they will be living a very good life. I will do what I can to help them right back, because it touched my heart deeply, and I thank them. I'm so grateful for each and every one of them. So when they speak about giving freely of yourself to others, there were many times when I was working on somebody in my practice and I wasn't done yet when their time was up, and I gave them extra. I've always gone above and beyond in each session that I'm with somebody, and I was very, very touched during that period of time when I didn't quite know what was going to happen, and I was a little nervous not having an income and having a child so to take care of. Anyway, get myself back together here. I'm not foreign to tears, but it was a very touching time for me, and I'm grateful for those people that were there for me when I didn't expect at all. I always say God takes care of us. God's always had my back in the strangest of ways, and those were one of those times that I was able to receive. And I'm not a person who likes to ask for help. So receiving from me was a very big thing to learn in the last year, especially. I guess a couple years, because it's 2022 now, huh? So you're going through a transition at this time. Okay, you've got the Falcon here. So you're rising above the rest. You have strategy. You're strategizing your moves. You are skilled. You're very focused and determined on what you are doing. Keep going. I'm getting a Queen of Pentacles here. This is a storyline, okay? Your third eye is opening if it's not already, Libra. A lot of you Libras, your third eye is already open. You see images in your mind. You know, when we have a dream, that's where you see the images. When they talk about the third eye being open, you'll see many meditations on how to open your third eye. Your third eye is open when you're sleeping. So when the physical body goes to sleep, your soul wakes up. So your third eye is open. Go wherever you want. Go learn some lessons, go to class, whatever you're going to do. Queen of Earth. You could have Taurus in your chart. Might not. But Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth. This is the mother. You're very sensual. You're very down to earth. Can be stubborn. Stable. You're stable right now, being a Queen of Pentacles. This is also the mother card for me. You're a mom. This is also the Hierophant. So that's also very spiritual, because the Hierophant to me is my God card. Ooh, bottom of the deck is the Swans. And there's loyalty. The dog. Okay. This is a soulmate. This is underlying. This is bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a soulmate, some type of a deep connection, a deep soul connection. Could be a twin flame you're dealing with. It's a very faithful companion, somebody who's extremely loyal. Okay. You're trying to get knowledge on it. You're trying to get knowledge on it. I'm just going to leave those there. I'm not going to include that in where I was. I'm going to keep going. I put them back in the deck. Oh, you got the Crow. Okay, so the Crow, memories. Crow to me is my father. He's deceased. There's an event coming up. Memories, remembering.